Now, before I start anything, R.I.P. to Mr. Floyd Simmons. I've been knowing this man literally my whole life. He was a real good friend of my dad's, and me and his son, little Floyd, we used to play and everything, and they used to barbecue and drink together. We used to do all that type of stuff. So it's really, really sad to me because I want to say he got sick right after my dad died. He was at my dad's funeral. I spoke to him, had a little laugh and everything. But like I tell you, and if Lil Floyd is watching, it only could get better, bro. It only could go up. I lost my mom, my dad, my grandmas, uncles, everybody gone. Trust me, it gets better, man. Like, I don't really know what to say. It's nothing what you see. It's nothing you really can say. Can't really articulate death too well, and just gotta take it a day at a time. But trust me, you gonna get better. It's gonna be sad for a while, but it's okay though. We all have to go through it eventually. My kids hopefully will, God willing, when I leave this earth, everybody be here, and they'll have to go through it. So it's gonna be okay. Trust me. But what's good? This your boy EB. Welcome back to Black Sheep to Goat on YouTube. Now, I'm gonna talk about UFC 293. There we go, man. I'm getting confused with them now. But anyway, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Cape versus Dos Santos. So Felipe Dos Santos, for people that don't know, I'll just say Cape. I know I'm probably butchering his name, but oh well. Now, one thing that was really, really, really interesting in this fight is the slick movement of Cape. It was very, very short. It was very short, but it was enough. When he'll go this way, it's just one of them come back with a right, you know. So the footwork and head movement for him was amazing against Felipe Dos Santos because it was just Dos Santos just looked a little too erratic in his movement to me, the way I looked at it. And you fighting one of these top fighters in the world, he gonna make everything look crazy. He's number 10 in the UFC flyweight for a reason. So it is just the way he exposed his unexperiencedness, whatever you want to call it. The way he exposed his lack of experience. There we go. So, and if I'm just being completely honest, I really felt like Dos Santos only got this shot because, one, I want to say he knocked out a dude on the Contender Series. Two, if you look at his gym and what they call pedigree and the people he trained with or the people that came out that gym, they always gonna try to give him the rub. He went to I think you pronounce it shootbox in Brazil. It's kind of like American top team of Brazil. That's how I look at it because I want to say they have more than one location. Got 3, 4. Can't really remember, but that's the only reason he got to fight this very, very experienced top 10 fighter, just because of his gym. That's what I believe, because he wasn't ready. It looked like he wasn't ready. He got hit with everything, which really shows you he wasn't ready. He wasn't trying to do any technical anything. It was fucking terrible. That's how I'm gonna say it. It was fucking terrible. That's not high level shit right there. It's not. He just got that because he needed way more fights before he even thought about even sniffing the top 10. That's just the UFC being the UFC, trying to capitalize before he loses. I think he already did lose, but 7-1, tomato, fuck it. But what I think was next for Cape is Kai Kara France. He called them out. He called them faggots. I don't know why he would say that, but yeah, he called them out, and it's understandable. He's 10. You want to try and shoot in that top 5 to get that title shot. If you could get in the top 5, you could get a title shot. That's just the way the UFC works most of the time. The top guy never fights for the title every single time. So that's what I think is next for I'm just gonna say Cape. I don't know, but anyway, and with him is, if you look at the timeline, Kai Kara France fought in, I want to say May. I don't want to be lying. I can't remember. He fought recently, very recently, but if you look at it, the way this is setting up, it's probably could be, this maybe could set up for UFC 300. Could be probably like a prelim main event somewhere around there. Maybe. I know everybody's shooting for that day. I want to say it's April. I forgot how the dates go this year. But anyway, another fight that I really could have did without. But Kevin Dos Santos was good. Dos Santos is trash, but masterful work at the same time from Kate. But Tatu Avasa and Volkov. Anybody that knows me, I don't like Tatu Avasa. I don't think he's that good. I really don't think highly of his skill. I really don't think high of his skill. But if we just being completely honest, both of these guys basically put on 2 mediocre performances. It wasn't good, and it was for me. It was a snooze fest because the lack of the lack of skill and technique was just thrown out the window. 2 big motherfuckers punching each other in the face. That's literally what it was. Yes, Volkov caught him with an Ezekiel choke, but Tatu Avasa, what? You don't need no amazing ground game to even choke this guy out. But Tatu Avasa did throw a wrinkle in his, he threw a kick. And it wasn't even a good kick. It was effective enough, but if I'm being completely honest, it really wasn't. It wasn't good. That's the best I could say. Now, the main event, which you could say that was the biggest shocker of the night, because I guess Israel Adesanya just stayed in New Zealand, I guess. I don't know what happened. But if you really look at it and break it down, Strickland had Izzy on the back foot for the whole fight. And I won't get to why he had him on the back foot and how he did it. But That was the main thing. Israel Adesanya is one of those fighters that, as one of my favorite terms, he have to lead the dance to be effective. He is not a counterpuncher. He don't like waiting. He like going first every time. If you watch the fight when he knocked out Pereira, he was going first. When he lost to Pereira, he was waiting, sitting back on the back foot, and that's how he lose every single time. Even when he fought Kevin Gastelum, he was waiting, and Kevin Gastelum was going first, and it's like Israel Adesanya is just he just freezes. I don't know why he can't fight like that. I really don't know the whole spectrum of it, but from what I see, he's a rhythm fighter. One, two, throw a kick, boom, boom, boom. He know how to move. Yes, he got the nice movement. It's cool. It's cool. But when you go against a guy like Strickland, that is a boxer, it really, everything just is a perfect storm for it to be a shit show, as we saw. Because he got dropped the first round. He really they could have stopped the fight. Luckily, the bell saved him. True. But if we being all the way honest, the bell saved him. But if we being all the way honest, Israel Adesanya really won one round. Well, we could say the second, maybe the third, but he won one round. Terrible. And this shows you why it's called mixed martial arts for a reason. Because him as the champion should be more well-rounded than that. The lack of the ground game really showed. He didn't even try to attempt to take him down to the ground. I don't get it. He didn't even try it. And supposedly Israel Adesanya is a purple belt. So if he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, why he didn't attempt to take him down to the ground? That is very puzzling to me. But the biggest thing was the Philly shell was an amazing tactic from Strickland. What he did was he stood right in front of Adesanya. He stood right in front of Adesanya. Enough to where boxing range where you can't kick, and he smothered the kicks and he made it a boxing match. Yes, true, Israel Adesanya is the good striker, but he's a kickboxer. Boxing and kickboxing are two different sports for people out there that don't know the difference. So, he smothered him and he made it a boxing match. When he stood in front of him with the Philly shell, roll, came across with the left, or he'll roll, come across with the right. And he was tagging Israel Adesanya for most of the night. That was really the main key, because I really didn't understand why Israel Adesanya was getting confused. He was trying to get away, but he was still trying to stay in the mid-range where he can hit him. No, you had to throw your kicks and your jiu-jitsu in there to really, give it to him. Pause. To really put him on the edge, off kilter. But Sean Strickland did what he had to do, and this was a tailor-made fight for him. Israel Adesanya didn't give him no threat on the ground. He couldn't kick him. He made it a boxing match. Philly shell prevailed. Shit, that's how it goes. What Floyd Mayweather went by. Now, what I'm think going to be next if we gonna keep it fair, Israel Adesanya don't deserve a rematch. He already got his free rematch, but no, Israel Adesanya again, UFC 300. That's what I'm looking at. I really think that's gonna be the next play. I think they're gonna try to stretch this out. Big rematch. You put this on the card. I don't know if he gonna headline, but if you put this on the card for 300 and throw a John Jones or anybody else you can think of on there, that would be amazing. But I'll check y'all later.